Hello, amazing team. It's Shauna L. Francis. Today is November 17th, 2022. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me on this journey, for hanging out with me, for following along. It's today's Ascension Daily Update, and I did speak with Melchizedek tonight, briefly. It wasn't a long exchange, but for me, it's important. I'm really starting to get a better feel for kind of how my free will plays into this journey, my choices, my decisions. For example, today, like the thumbnail for this video, I had a choice. I had a decision point here today. Stay in the stuffy hotel room and meditate and make a video, or go outside to the beach and hang out for a couple of hours. I chose the beach. So here tonight, it's almost 10:30 at night. I'm making my video for the day. I didn't even start meditating till almost 8 p.m. tonight. And I'm just, I'm like, okay, how many times do these guys have to hit me over the head with trying to get serious about this? But I mean, I have all kinds of ways that I justify this, and I'm not regretting doing what I did. I'm just, especially with what Melchizedek had to say today, I'm more contemplative about, how my choices impact this path and my mission. And, these are things like every day we weigh these things, do we go for the higher vibration, or do we do something else here that's maybe not so high vibration, but we enjoy it, or it's fun, or whatever those things may be. So, anyway, it's always interesting. There's always something. So I'm going to go ahead and talk to you more here about what Melchizedek had to say. And some of the niceties here that they talked about. Thank you, Shauna. Yes, this is Melchizedek tonight. Thank you so much. We know you are very busy and trying to accomplish a lot while you are in Mexico. We respect this and we honor it, and we also respect your boundaries and your needs. So yeah, sitting down to meditate at 8 p.m., I was feeling pretty guilty, actually. Like, oh, I wish I'd have just went ahead and meditated today in the middle of the day versus going to the beach. So I was feeling, like, yikes, and to be honest, I wasn't even sure Melchizedek would come through this late, or anybody from my team would come through this late. And then they continue here. Because we know, dear one, that you are fully committed to this process, even if there are some days where things don't go according to plan. We wanted to tell you this so that you don't feel guilty about how your day went today. So I was very thankful for that, and I thanked them. Flexibility, they said, understanding your needs are also important. We are but your humble guides. We can make recommendations. We can help you steer this ship, point you in the right direction, and keep you on the straight and narrow. But truly, this is your journey, Shauna. This is your path, and you shall make it what you will. And we will stand by you and support you each and every facet. I said, thank you, Melchizedek. That's so amazing. I appreciate that. It's a big relief. Of course, dear one, they said. That being said, it does behoove you to follow our lead, let go of the steering wheel, follow our recommendations, and generally be in sync and alignment with us. And you are. And if things are getting off track, we will certainly let you know this. I said, thank you, guys. I do depend on you to help me stay on track. And you know that I'm 1,000% committed to this. And I said to them, I said, in my mind, like, is it really that big of a deal to my energetic field if I have a slice of pizza versus a salad? Like today, I had leftover pizza, and we ordered this pizza 2 days ago before the Star Team Alliance came in and said, you need to really be more raw vegan, fruits, vegetables, nuts. So tonight, getting back from Cabo San Lucas, coming back to the yurts here, I'm hungry. I've got all this pizza. Well, I ended up eating one piece of pizza, giving the rest to my kids, and making a big salad. So I kind of compromised there. And so I had said to Melchizedek tonight, like, is it really that big of a deal, you know, that I have a slice of pizza or I meditate late? You know, you tell me. I said I'm making an assumption that's not that big of a deal. And here's what they had to say. Yes, that makes sense, Shauna. Each and every decision you make, every action you take, is like a tiny grain of sand. It may not seem like much, but the sand adds up over time. This is what we refer to. Over time, the small things have a more significant impact to your frequency than what you might expect. So what they're saying here, it's the cumulative effect of these decisions. So thoughts, decisions, the actions that I take, always in choice, always my free will. You know, am I going to follow what my team has laid out for me to a T, like I'm really supposed to and they've asked me to? Or am I going to kind of veer off over here and do my own thing because I want to? And then they continue here. We feel that there is little time to accomplish all that we'd like to accomplish together. Plans, my dear, that you have laid out before yourself that we are helping to execute. It's aggressive. That does not surprise me one bit that I've laid out an aggressive plan for myself for this life and for this mission. And always the GFL, all my guides have been very clear. This is a plan that I have come up with the help of my expanded team. But it's my plan. And this is all the same for each and every one of us here on the planet. We are in our own plans. And when our guides come in, they're helping us be that liaison with our higher selves who know what the larger plan is and know what we're meant to do and what we hope to accomplish and what we hope to learn. We'll say that there's no room for error, they continue, though we do not consider these things errors in terms of what you're referring to. There could be other instances and other actions that would be much more detrimental than having a slice of pizza when you're supposed to be eating vegetables. And that's why we are here. We will help guide you with these decisions, and with your free will, you can make a choice. And that's true for each of us. And I had said, thank you so much. This is a great arrangement. This works for me. I just kind of talked about, I vented a little bit about all the things on my plate right now, all the things I'm trying to get done, plus have time for family and friends. Like tonight, another reason why I'm doing this so late, a lot of texting with friends and family tonight with some stuff, phone calls, you know, there goes an hour and a half, and it kind of extends the day out, and I get to this a little bit later. So, you know, there are these, I wouldn't call them demands on my time or on our time, but, you know, there are things I want to do besides, you know, just exactly this always. There's things I need to do, and I think it's good for our balance. Certainly, as I get settled in my new home next month, I mean, December should be a much better month in terms of getting focused here, spending more time in meditation, working with the grid in the halls of Amenti. And I say that, and I really also need to get my mushroom grow business going, find a location for that, get that all approved. So it's not that it's going to slow down. There's just making this more of a focus. All right, and here's how they wrapped this up. Yes, this all makes sense, and we support every bit of it. You're doing wonderful. Some minor things, and you are aware of them. Each day will continue to be better. And that's where they ended it. So I guess, you know, thinking about you, the team here, this army of light, we are completely in choice. And that's it's an incredible luxury, actually. And it allows us to do things at our own pace. In this particular case, with what I've got going on with this team, it's urgent. The time is now. I do really need to get more focused on this, and I am. We'll get through Mexico here. I leave next week. We'll get through Thanksgiving, and then I think things will switch into a higher gear. All right, so those are the things I'm pondering today, and that's it for the Ascension Daily Update. Thanks, everybody, for your beautiful comments. I love each and every one of you, and I do expect to see you all tomorrow. Mwah.